Bonelab Fusion is a pretty great tool that is technically a mod here in Bonelab that allows you to play with other players. But what do you do when you get to play with other players? Of course, you can do basic things like shooting each other and all that other basic stuff like that. Or you can play these two new minigames that have come up here. These don't take too long to set up. This one right here obviously takes up the most amount of time, and the other one takes up as much time as you really want, I guess, really, when it comes down to it. But let's start with the complicated looking one. This is basically just snakes and ladders. So basically, you'll just get these platforms and line them up however you want, make a board however long you want, and you need something for snakes and ladders, which I guess would be just these beams here. And of course, there's already dice in the game, so you can either use 2 dice or just 1 dice itself, roll them, and that is a 5 and a 2, which is 7. And I start here, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to need those dice again, but yeah, you could basically just play pretty much any board game you want. Obviously, the more complicated the board game is, the longer it's going to take for you to set up and everything, since you can't actually save a map state or anything like that. And of course, if you are a talented mod maker or whatever else like that, you probably could do some kind of fancy mod here to kind of make this simpler. So 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And so I've landed on this. So I get to travel across the beams and get over, yay, ladders or something like that, right? Oh, let's pretend that's this. Oh no, I'm riding the snake down to the beginning. That's terrible. Obviously, your goal is to get to the end, and that's as simple as that. Really, it's a super simple thing. Obviously, it might take you a minute to set up. It is something you can technically do. So for the other thing that I have here is this is basically just spleef. So if I get my Nimbus gun here, you could essentially have a bunch of players just sitting up here, running across here or whatever else like that, and maybe they all have a spawn gun or something like that, and they can run around and destroy these platforms as you know, you're trying to make the other person fall into whatever you end up putting at the bottom. Or you could alternatively have one player be the destroyer, the deleter, the killer, or whatever else like that, and have everyone else on top of there jumping across and everything like that, and this person's down here and they're deleting the platforms, hoping to get people to fall. You can kind of see in between them a little bit like that. I messed up on my constraints. Make sure to constrain them to stuff that's not each other. Make sure you constrain them to like the floor or something, like how these are. Otherwise, that'll happen. But setting that up is extremely easy because all you have to do is, what is that right there? Okay, never mind. All you have to do is get one of these things. Let's see, what is that? That's a gem cube 3x3, and you could just do this, maybe have a Nimbus gun or something else, and then just stack these, and then just do that a couple of times. Get yourself a constrainer somewhere. Do I have a constrainer in my inventory? I don't. But then you can constrain these top ones. Again, make sure you constrain them to the floor instead of each other. And then you're good to go. This is honestly something that takes like basically 0 time to set up, and you can run through here and delete them or whatever else. I think Baseline might be a better map to do this because it's a lot more flat and it is a little bit spooky as well. But yeah, this would be obviously a really simple thing to do. These other things, and it didn't really work out too well, but you could technically do it like this too and have them just be way up there, stack a bunch of shit all over the place, and have them jump across and try to make it. Oh, can they make it? Oh no, they survived. They won the game. I don't know. But it's obviously super simple to set up. And these are just two. That's right. That's two. I can use 2. I can make a 2 with my hand in this game. Those are obviously just 2 simple things that you can do. I personally don't have any friends to play Bonelab Fusion with, but if I did have some friends, I definitely would set this up for us, and we could definitely throw down some rounds of spleef, I guess, technically is what this is. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if there's anything you guys love to do in Bonelab Fusion, and maybe I'll make a video about that or something. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys want to play Bonelab Fusion or something like that, definitely comment below that as well, because if you guys have it, maybe I can set this up for ourselves. maybe make a fun video about that or something as well. But yeah, super simple stuff here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do consider liking, subscribing, and sharing the video around, as it does help out the channel greatly, and I greatly appreciate all that. So do all those wonderful things like that, and remember to stay wonderful and stay asleep.